Can Vechain realistically hit $3 this year? Let's discuss it. It's 2021, and as we can all see, the cryptocurrency bull run is well underway now. Ever since March 2020, we've been seeing huge gains all over the cryptocurrency space, with all-time highs being set almost every single week. The whole crypto market is experiencing another influx of capital, with massive bullish news about PayPal allowing users in the US to settle payments with crypto for the first time, sending the overall market cap to nearly $2 trillion, with a large bump for many top cryptos as a result. The market continues to run up in price, with Vechain doing more than 60x returns since value since March 2020, and now with it hitting over 14 cents per token, one of the best performing assets in the whole of the space. Bitcoin has been stalling out somewhat for the past week or so, but many altcoins are seeing massive gains in the meantime. Bitcoin is likely going to lead the market to further gains in the coming weeks. Once it breaks its all-time high and heads to 70k or more, we could see another very nice pump across the whole of the market. Vechain has been performing exceptionally well in the past year, and its momentum just seems to keep increasing as the bull run continues. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, and it's important to remember that smart investors will be taking profits on the way up and on the way down as the bull market develops, so they don't get wrecked by the eventual massive pullback that will likely occur in the future. The bull market is likely to end in the next 6 months or so, when a huge correction will see a dip that the market will not recover from. Today we're looking at Vechain again and discussing a new realistic price prediction and why this may well be achievable this year. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe for daily videos and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to this time-sensitive information immediately, make sure to turn on all notifications. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be posting there more regularly with weekly and monthly coin calls and also in-depth research into more obscure altcoins, so if that's something you're interested in, please check it out. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. The recent bullish news about Daniel Nortje taking an interest in Vechain has extended the amazing run that the cryptocurrency has been on. Vechain's news and adoption is one of the biggest reasons to be bullish on the protocol, and it's very likely that the gains will continue as the year goes on. If you've been following our channel, it's common knowledge that we discuss Vechain a lot, as we strongly believe it's got huge potential going into the rest of this bull run and beyond into the future. The key factor for this is the massive amount of real-world adoption and use that Vechain is receiving. And the news about the Salesforce collaboration is just another reason to be bullish on Vechain. The sheer amount of top companies around the world that are currently using Vechain, combined with the likelihood of continued partnerships coming in the future, provides massive bullish momentum for Vechain, not only from institutions buying it, but also from retail investors trying to make the most of huge runs up in price for Vechain currently. The current price of around 14 cents and a market cap of around $9 billion shows just how much Vechain has been performing recently. But it doesn't seem like it's going to change anytime soon, especially considering the macro trend of the bull run recently. Vechain is coming out with more adoption stories all the time, and as this continues to develop, there's no reason why Vechain can't achieve a massive target this year, especially considering it's going up in 100 to 200% moves currently. If Vechain can continue bringing out bullish news and keep pushing for more real-world adoption of their protocol, as well as the price positioning itself in the 50 cent to $1 range in the next few months, we could be looking at a massive valuation for Vechain once the bull run hits parabola as it approaches its peak. The total market cap of all cryptocurrency doubled in around a month recently, whereas previously it took years to double from 500 billion to 1 trillion. The sheer exponential growth of the space is hard to believe, and it's very likely that Vechain is perfectly positioned to perform well this year as a result. Vechain's performance in the past year is something that paints a very bullish picture for the protocol in the rest of the bull run. Now breaking 14 cents, Vechain has more than 60x since its March 2020 valuation of around a fifth of a cent during the global collapse of markets. If you'd have put $10,000 into Vechain at this time and held until now, your investment would be worth more than $600,000 currently, and if Vechain can hit $1 and beyond this week, this investment would be worth millions by the time the bull run reaches its peak. We've been covering Vechain on the channel a lot because it's obvious the opportunity is massive in the cryptocurrency space, and with Vechain specifically, because of the sheer amount of use that it's already getting. It's performed extremely well as a result and is positioning itself nicely in the top 20 cryptos currently, with the current ranking of 16th and a market cap of 9 billion. It's been moving up the rankings recently with bullish news and momentum on the back of a run from around 3.5 cents to now over 14 cents, and it doesn't seem like the gains are going to stop anytime soon. It seems likely that Vechain is going to continue to perform amazingly well as time goes on, and with a market cap of less than 10 billion still, there's still a lot more room to grow as the bull run continues. Vechain is looking very bullish when you look at its performance in the past year, and it doesn't seem likely to slow down before the parabola of the market sends all cryptos into a massive run before the market will likely collapse. We've been claiming for a few months now that it was likely that Vechain would move from 20 cents and then to $1 in the next 6 months or so, and it seems likely that Vechain is taking massive strides towards this end, maybe faster than predicted. Many investors started losing faith in Vechain due to a pullback from around 6 cents to 3.5 cents in February, and we had many comments from frustrated investors saying that our predictions were wrong and that Vechain was dead, with many saying it would never see 20 or even 10 cents. It's important with cryptocurrency investing in this instance to remember the bigger picture, and also do more research about how fast the markets can move in crypto. Investing in quality projects that haven't moved yet is often an incredibly smart move for savvy investors, and as you can see, investing $10,000 in a Vechain which looked dead and buried a year ago has had incredible results so far. Based on the recent massive traction that Vechain has been getting combined with announcements that we're seeing from the crypto, we're calling for a price prediction of around $3 this year, which is around a 20x from the current price. We've been talking recently about how if Vechain can get a good pump in the next few months, it could be set to perform extremely well in the rest of the year, and with the current momentum for Vechain is a definite reason to be bullish on the price action of VET this year. A 20x from the current price would be almost $3, with a market cap of just under 200 billion. Whilst this currently seems high, it's important to remember that Ethereum will most likely be well beyond $1 trillion, and all top 20 cryptocurrencies will very likely have hundreds of billions of market cap by the time the cryptocurrency space has reached a peak this year. With an overall market cap that could be anywhere between $5 to $10 trillion or even beyond for the crypto space, it becomes more and more likely that Vechain is going to perform very well, especially if it can keep up its recent momentum. The pump for Vechain is continuing again with recent bullish news, and setting another all-time high of over 14 cents before a pullback and cooling off period in the 13-cent range. Vechain currently seems to be moving straight up, as predicted in previous videos, due to the combination of breaking the 2018 all-time high of almost 9 cents and entering price discovery mode again and again. There is a history of cryptocurrencies doubling in value after breaking their all-time highs recently, which would mean a 16 to 18 cent target for Vechain in the short term, and it seems like it's steaming towards this target with full force. Ever since the pullback from 6 cents to 3.5 cents in February, Vechain has been pretty much running straight up, breaking out of a long period of resistance and consolidation in this range. Currently anything could happen for Vechain, and there's nothing in the charts that suggests the pump will stop anytime soon, but it seems likely the longer the pump continues, the more overextended this period of upwards momentum becomes, and a cooling off period around the psychological resistance level of around 20 cents seems likely in the next month or so. If Vechain can run to 40 to 50 cents in the next few months, once the crazy FOMO begins at the end of the run, Vechain could easily be $1 by the time the parabola hits, and if this happens, a crazy valuation could be in the works for Vechain in this time. Depending on the pump, Vechain could head as high as $5 this year, and whilst this seems unlikely, considering how well Vechain is currently performing, it could be possible if Vechain gets on a run that it doesn't seem likely to stop. If Vechain can 5x in value in a month, then these higher valuations seem to become probable as time goes on, especially as the bull run develops and becomes more parabolic towards its climax. On this channel we look for the two key pillars of success for a cryptocurrency in the long term, which are use case and adoption. Vechain is a supply chain tracking protocol, also designed for business solutions and applications to be built on their blockchain, which are all real-world use cases. There are many amazing innovations in the cryptocurrency space, but not many of them have targeted real-world solutions like Vechain protocol has. It's often a lot more difficult to gain adoption to a brand new platform than you might think, especially with the competition in the cryptocurrency space becoming more and more fierce. We're so bullish on Vechain because its use case is designed to enhance the technology of current systems, namely business solutions and supply chain technology, and because of this it's already seeing good use as a result. With a market cap of 8 billion now, Vechain has been growing massively from investment in recent months, and adoption for the use case of its protocol is also very high. It's seeing use from massive companies all around the world, including BMW, BYD, H&M, Walmart, working with Microsoft and many other top firms around the world. Adoption like this is incredibly hard to come by and shows that Vechain must be providing very strong utility in order to be used by so many top companies already. It's also a great reason to be bullish on the project because it's clear they know how to approach and work with top companies in the world, and there's no reason to suggest they won't continue to grow their wider network of adopters as time goes on, strengthening their network of adoption. With the global supply chain valued at $50 trillion and likely to continue to grow as time goes on, there is a massive amount of potential for Vechain to continue to grow. And when you look at their huge fundamentals along with the incredible adoption they're receiving and recent news, and now the current price action, it's hard not to be bullish on the project. The recent price action of Vechain has truly been insane, with almost a 5x in the past month or so, and if this sort of sentiment continues for Vechain, it might not be long before truly massive gains are made with the crypto. As previously stated, if it can reach a price of around 50 cents to $1 by July or August, the final few months of the bull run could send Vechain to a price target of around $3 per token, giving it a total market cap of just under 200 billion. Many people always lash out at these sorts of predictions, claiming that Vechain will never be as big as Ethereum, but fail to realize that at the end of the bull run, Ethereum is very likely going to be over $1 trillion, meaning that the valuation of 200 billion for Vechain, whilst very high, is not impossible whatsoever. Judging by the current price action of the cryptocurrency, $1 is very highly achievable in this year as it continues to gain momentum, and as the parabola hits at the peak of the market, the sky really is the limit for Vechain this year. So what are your thoughts on Vechain? Do you like the project, and what is your price prediction for them in 2021 and beyond? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we'd be interested to hear your ideas about the price action of Vechain in the future. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Currently only 20% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more, so please hit the big red button. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.